The 10th step. It is from the previous steps we know that 1. Only two things exist: Yahweh God's creation and His family. 2. His family was with Him in the heavens before the foundation of the world, before the world began. 3. His family is Elohim. 4. They came into earth in flesh bodies. 5. The Adam of Genesis 2:7 was the first Elohim, the Son of God, Luke 3:38, to make this journey from heaven into earth. 6. The Elohim come into earth through the Adamic race. 7. Jesus, YAHWASUA, left heaven and entered earth through this Adamic racial doorway for His family, His brethren, the Adamic lost sheep of the house of Israel, the Elohim, His people in flesh and blood bodies. 8. This Adamic race is known as the white Western peoples of today. And 9. They have a purpose in coming to earth. If any part of the preceding statement is new to you, then go back and review the 1st through the 9th steps. It is necessary to have an understanding of what has gone before in order to continue the journey from darkness into light with this 10th step. In the 9th step, it was learned from Psalms 82 that the Elohim, Adamic white Western people, have a purpose in coming to earth. Now, what is that purpose according to Jesus, YAHWASUA? Matthew chapters 5 through 7 should be read in their entirety, for these are the do's and don'ts taught by Jesus in what has become known as the Sermon on the Mount. The biggest don'ts is covered in Matthew 6:19 through 21, which is expanded upon in Matthew 6:25 through 32. And then comes the gigantic do in Matthew 6:33. But seek you first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. From the very mouth of Jesus, YAHWASUA, we are commanded to seek first God's kingdom government and His righteous right way of doing things, which is given us in His law. Our white race has become so deluded and misguided that they are busy doing all the don'ts. When the Elohim put on flesh bodies, they were possessed by a powerful natural force that controls the whole creation of soulness. They became a dichotomy of soul and spirit. The children of Yahweh Elohim are the only ones that carry this internal conflict between soul and spirit. Insight into this condition is given by the Apostle Paul in Romans 7:14 through 25. Only the racial family of Yahweh has their Father's Spirit within them. Genetics began in heaven before the creation of this world, and genetics is the basis upon which this world exists. No organized churchified Christianism contains any truth, but continually spins the satanic social gospel that all two-legged souls can become the children of God by accepting someone, believing something, saying a few magic words, performing some kind of ritual, or by just being good. All such dogma is unscriptural, heretical, antichrist, and demonic. Yahweh is not making tares into wheat, nor the children of the devil his own. The family, Elohim of Yahweh, came into earth with a purpose. They are to seek first the kingdom and do as God the Father commands. All this is to be performed on earth by us. Go back to Matthew 6 and read verses 9 through 15. This has been termed the Lord's Prayer, but this is a misnomer. John 17 is the Lord's Prayer, and Matthew 6, 9 through 15 is our prayer that the Lord YAHWASUA told us to pray. This is to be a daily prayer, as clearly seen by the statement, "Give us this day." In this prayer, is there anything explicitly stated or inferred about getting saved and going to heaven? Yet this is the consuming doctrine of the evangelicals. No, this prayer has nothing in it about getting saved and going to heaven. What did Jesus teach? After this manner therefore pray ye, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. This prayer pertains to earth. It is into earth that Yahweh's kingdom is to come, and it is in earth that his will is to be done. As it is in heaven, so it is to be in earth. This is why the Elohim came into earth. They did not leave heaven, come to earth, just to go back to heaven. Nothing could be further from biblical truth. These family members of God in flesh and blood bodies are the channel through which the kingdom of God flows from heaven into earth. This divine race is to cause God's will to be done in earth. Think about this. If Yahweh's instruction to us through YAHWASUA tell us to pray for this daily, will he not answer this prayer and bring it to pass? Yahweh's kingdom will come, and his will be done here. We were called, chosen, and predestinated to make it happen. Seeking first and praying for the kingdom of Yahweh God is to become the sole focus of our earthly journeys, knowing that we, the Elohim, the Adamic white western people, the Israel of God, are to bring the kingdom government of Yahweh into earth by establishing his righteous law is our purpose, and this is the 10th step.